Okay, I want to talk about something I saw today on Yahoo, and it was about Mark Cuban. You know, Mark Cuban, the guy always goes like that every time someone talks to him. He kind of always pulls back a little bit. But anyway, it's kind of interesting. I saw this on Yahoo because Yahoo probably made one of the worst purchases in the history of the world when they bought Broadcast.com, which Mark Cuban sold to him for like billions of dollars. I don't know how much Cuban got out of it, but because I know he had partners. But all Broadcast.com is right now is a redirect. So it's a name, Broadcast.com, redirects back to Yahoo, which points back to Yahoo's domain, which is Yahoo.com. Yahoo paid billions of dollars for that. Mark Cuban started a company called Broadcast.com, which is really kind of the predecessor to YouTube, but it wasn't YouTube. It was YouTube kind of like thinking of YouTube way before YouTube happened, and it wasn't YouTube because it didn't work. The reason it didn't work is because he had streaming video, but it was prior to fast internet connections, so you got little bits and then stop, little bits and then stop, little bits and stop. So it wasn't really viable. What he was trying to do is broadcast sporting events because he likes sports, but it never worked. I think the company was really not doing well at the time he sold it to Yahoo. May even been losing money. I looked at the figures, the financials one time, and it didn't look like he was making money. So he sells a company to Yahoo for billions of dollars that wasn't making money, just because Yahoo at the time had lots of money and they were looking for places to invest it. And the idea of streaming video at the time was pretty, a realistic one, but it just wasn't able to work yet. So they just plunked the money down, and the rest is history. Mark Cuban became a billionaire over that deal, probably one of the luckiest deals anybody's ever made in the history of the world. But anyway, I listen to Mark Cuban. I think he's a smart guy. And one of the things he said, which I thought was pretty good, that's why I saw it on Yahoo. Interesting I saw it on Yahoo, like I said, because he kind of screwed Yahoo out of a lot of money. But the thing he said that is, if you had to start all over again, how would he do? What would he start? How would he do it? And his comments I thought were good. The comment was, I'd get myself a job as a bartender to support myself, and then I'd start a sales position and make commissions because I know I can sell. And then once I made enough commission to start my own business, I'd start my own business. I think that's the very simplistic formula for success, because that's exactly what you need to do to succeed in the world today. You have to be in sales. You have to generate a commission. You have to work hard. You have to work harder than anybody else. You have to know your product better than anybody else. And if you do that and you communicate well with people, people will buy from you. And if people buy from you, you make a commission. The harder you work, the more commission you make. And if you do that and you do that successfully, you'll be able to separate yourself from everybody else. And you will eventually get to a point where you'll be able to do whatever it is that you've done and turn it into a business, your own business. And I think that's the formula for success today. Mark Cuban gave it to you straight up. And anybody that tries that generally succeeds. People that do other things, wait for government to help them out, wait for Donald Trump to make a new economy for you, you're not going to make it. I mean, that's not the way. That's not the formula of success, to sit around and wait for some idiot that keeps making promises to never deliver on his promises. That'll never work. But anyway, I just thought that was an interesting thing, because I do like Mark Cuban, even though he's kind of always like this all the time. But I do think sometimes he comes up with some pretty good stuff. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thank you.